Hello guys and gals, me Mutahar, and welcome to the Bitcoin video of all ages. Now ladies and gentlemen, last week YouTube took down every Bitcoin video out there, and you know what, to the most part I'm against censorship, but ladies and gentlemen, there was always a weird scammy side to YouTube's Bitcoin shit in general. Now for those of you who don't know, one of my side hobbies turned basic, general second profession of mine is day trading, swing trading, whatever you want to call it. I like to sit in the mornings, sip my coffee, go on the NASDAQ, see what I can look pre-market, buy, sell, and be done by, 11 or something, and call it a day. Ladies and gentlemen, it's something that I've been doing for almost a year, give a couple months, and it's definitely a very, it's a fun part of my lifestyle. I'm a very mathy guy. I do a lot of calculations in my head. I lose money, but I generally have an 80-85% success rate, and that's just the nature of this stuff. Anybody that tells you you can make free money on the internet is a fucking liar, okay? Money making involves risks, okay? There's no guaranteed money making trick, all right, ladies and gentlemen? There are some, but anybody that has discovered them usually will never tell anybody because that just means more competition. But that being said, I'm going to go to the Bitcoin scam rabbit hole with you guys real quickly, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, YouTube took down a lot of these. Now, this is a disclaimer. There are a lot of good cryptocurrency channels out there. I don't have any in particular, but there are good informative channels. If you want to know about Bitcoin, good YouTubers out there. Just like there's plenty of bad YouTubers out for every category. If you look at the deep web, there's a lot of good YouTubers, and then there's the $100,000 mystery boxes. All right, oof, God, do I want to just fucking smash my head into a wall, right? But ladies and gentlemen, let's go down to the Bitcoin rabbit hole. So just cursorily typing in Bitcoin or cryptocurrencies on YouTube will net you a lot of these videos that almost look like it's AI form, like my 2020 Bitcoin price prediction, emojis. Huge Bitcoin move incoming, deep financial crisis imminent, Bitcoin's 9 million % rise, Binance. Okay, all right, I'm done with these names. And then you got some documentaries, and then Bitcoin live trading. How does a blockchain work? All right, we're going to relax on there, okay? It's kind of like the investment world on YouTube. Everyone's always a fucking signal. Everyone always knows the exact signals. They really don't. But one thing that if you go a little bit further, if you type in Bitcoin free, there's an even bigger amount of videos where it says, 2 free apps to make $100 in Bitcoin money. I made over 120. 5 free apps to earn free Bitcoin daily. I made over 250. How to get free Bitcoin fast. Earn $10,000 per day with Bitcoin. Holy shit, are the lies so fucking deep, it's not even funny. I do want to learn how you make 10 grand in a day, okay? Let's see how 10 grand is made in one day, all right? Let's try listening in on that. All right, generic copyright music that I have to remove, that's great, okay? This person's adding inspect element, are you, what? What? What are they doing? They're adding, oh dude, there's no way an idiot can fall for this shit, come on. Blockchain script hack giveaway. They're teaching you how to hack the blockchain. God, you know what? This is literally designed for a boomer out there that is going to fall for this kind of shit. And then they're going to inspect element their wallet. They're going to tell you that yeah, they got 30 Bitcoins. Get the fuck out of here. 30 Bitcoins mine. You are out of it. They're literally giving away a hack that will not even work. Maybe it might steal your information. Certainly won't fucking work. That's a lie.
Bitcoin money, and it ain't funny. Hey, what's up, you guys? In this video, I'm going to share with you how I've made over $120 with Bitcoin money.
So he's telling you to use something called feature points, which if you want to know, it's basically where you make money, earn rewards with like surveys and shit. So the act of doing surveys and making like what, 5-6 cents on the fucking survey, and getting like, oh, here's a Walmart gift card, here's 3% off on a fucking Forever 21 purchase, or hey guys, here's 5% off cash back for Best Buy. This is not earning Bitcoin necessarily. This is doing bullshit surveys, getting a pittance out of it, and then trying to convert that money from cash to Bitcoin using multiple online exchanges. So while it's not necessarily a full fucking lie, it's definitely far from the truth, and it's something that is definitely misconstrued as earning free. Like, ladies and gentlemen, let's not fall for this right here, okay? Let's not do it. Here's one, okay? This is like free Bitcoin miner 2019 payment proof 1.7 Bitcoin, okay? So if you just forward it real quickly, one of the things that's embarrassing with this is that they literally show you 100% how to use one of those shady ass surveys. Remember the Fortnite V-Bucks crap? This is the same survey they're making you do. So they're gonna make you generate 1.7 BTC, an arbitrary amount, okay? And then they're gonna add it, connect to the server, send control packets, validate wallets. You realize 100% you are dealing with complete scam artists right here. All of this is bullshit. None of it is true. None of it will ever be true. And that's just what it is, okay? These are multiple examples of people misconstruing the truth and outright showing you a lie, something that could potentially steal your information, your personally identifiable information if you went out that way. Do not be dumb enough to fall for this, okay? It's the morning, I'm trying not to have my blood pressure rise, but these fucking people are not making it easy for me, all right? Simple as that. Now, here's the reality of it, okay? There's the one way that people get these scams is that they actually get a lot of these individuals to buy hardware, right? They'll tell them, hey, buy like an ASIC miner, spend like $2,000-$3,000 on a fucking mining software or mining like kit, like where you buy GPUs, you buy a full piece of hardware. They make you join a mining pool, and the reality of it is you're effectively most of the times joining a pyramid scheme. Here's the thing. If you buy hardware to do mining, if you're mining Bitcoin, you're already shooting yourself in the foot. If you're mining alternate coins, you're kind of shooting yourself in the foot too, but to an extent. See, when you're mining with actual hardware, the reality is, as long as you find a way to not go over like, what is it, like 14 cents a kilowatt an hour, like basically to a point where you have, because the reality is when you're mining, you're often spending a lot more money than making, because you might make $1, but you'll spend like $1.50 in electricity costs. So unless you live in a place where your electricity costs are so low, and you can make that profit, sure. But the reality of it is that you're making literally $1 or $2 a day. And with the amount of money you've put into buying the hardware, at the end of the day, it'll take you 1 to 2 years to earn the money back on just the hardware. That's not to mention the fact in 2 years, those GPUs are gonna die. Look, my day job, you know, it's sitting down in After Effects for a living, you know, video editing, you know, post-production stuff. I will tell you this much. While After Effects is pretty heavy on my GPU, Bitcoin mining is inherently worse. You got like 10, 12 GPUs combined together, you know, sitting in one location, heating each other up, full load all the time. They're gonna break down. So yeah, you spent $2 grand, you made money. In that year alone, you probably run out a graphic card and you have to get a new one. So ladies and gentlemen, you're in a situation where you're honestly not earning money. And if you're part of a mining pool, the reality is everyone at the bottom buys all the hardware and does all the work pretty much. But when the pool, you know, when the prize gets given of Bitcoins to the entire mining pool, the people sitting at the top are usually the ones keeping a lion's share of that Bitcoin and giving out like little tokens to the ones at the bottom. So yeah, you're not really entering a situation. Can you mine? Absolutely. But I think the circumstances are becoming much more difficult by the day. The difficulty spike is insane. And unless you have a lot of money up front to put down in dedicated mining stuff and you honestly know what you're doing down to a T, you're not going to be seeing a pretty big profit in general. Anybody that puts these Facebook videos or these YouTube videos up of this hardware that'll make you $100,000 a month is lying to you. You are getting scammed. I already 2 seconds in and I can't stand the editing.
Look guys, us together, we dominate everything Nash on YouTube. Nobody could fuck with us, okay? Go to YouTube right now and type this in. Nash Exchange, look, boom, I show up first. Now try typing in Nash Dex. Look, boom,
Basically, he's cornered the market on this one exact type of currency, this Neo coin, this Nash exchange. He's got this hands down. Okay, that's where it is. The only one else I see is CryptoVel. All right, Nash full tutorial in Hindi, beta, Hindi ke andar. Okay, all right, let's not go all the way down there.
Show up again first. Freaking type in Nash underwear for frick sakes. I bet you I'm gonna show up.
He legit put in a Trisha Paytas video in this actual video of his. So yeah, not only did I have kind of a blood pressure rising day, but now I legitimately have like I think a fucking brain tumor being formed right now. God forbid. Not exactly what I wanted in the fucking morning, but you get the idea. So the general premise of this video is that they're actually, this like company Nash was doing like a giveaway, right? And like here's the actual website for it, where it's basically an online exchange. And one of the realities of it is they were giving like $100,000 away, I guess something of like some like Christmas giveaway type shit. And there was a couple people who joined in, they won it and whatnot. Again, I can't confirm it or I can't deny it, but ladies and gentlemen, this is something that I've just heard of. We're going to do a little bit more digging real quick.
So just a cursory glance on something like Nash shows me that just looking at their GitHub, I honestly don't see a whole lot of movement. I don't see a whole lot of movement on their platform in general. They're a decentralized exchange that focuses on BTC pairs, which a big deal if it actually goes through. But right now, everything is so slow on this platform that I honestly cannot recommend going into something like Nash. Just looking at 3 months, 6 months ago, it was actually kind of dire looking. But hey, if you want to make money, maybe it is the time to get into. This doesn't look like it for me, though. Just saying.
Here, when you look at mining pool hardware, you have a bunch of people showing like how to join mining pools, what hardware to get and what not. I think the best example here might actually be Linus Tech Tips' video entirely dedicated to just Bitcoin mining, because he showed even with really high-end hardware, I don't think that they were really necessarily breaking even. You know, unless you have like some weird Chinese Bitcoin mine with like, you know, some crazy low amount of power costs, some low energy costs, a lot of hardware that you can use. And generally, you might see the profit at that point, but usually this is not a home project for a lot of people anymore. That's just where you kind of have to get down to.
Now, YouTube getting rid of all these videos on Bitcoins was definitely wrong. You know, to cover it in such a blanket fashion is definitely not okay. But ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of misinformation on this platform that exists regarding Bitcoins, altcoins, or cryptocurrencies in general. And I can see why out of nowhere some of these channels got a blanket ban, because there is definitely a lot of misinformation being given out. But ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin is the future. Altcoins, cryptocurrencies are going to be an aspect of our future going forward. That being said, these Bitcoin scams need to chill. These Bitcoin scammy rabbit holes are literally up there with the Cash Money app free rabbit hole that we looked at not too long ago. Ladies and gentlemen, I can definitely see why there was a purge that happened, but I hope going forward there's definitely a big slap on the wrist and produce actual good educational content on cryptocurrencies and not have my fucking blood pressure rise because of this nonsense. Ladies and gentlemen, I can finally go back to playing Minecraft, and because I'm playing Minecraft, you bet your ass that those Copa fucking bots are going to be triggering this as kid-friendly. So I hope that eventually the $40,000 fine will be worth it because of this video. But that being said, ladies and gentlemen, this is your favorite Mutahar on the internet. I hope I'm the only Mutahar that is your favorite. I don't know if there are any other ones. That'd be kind of fucking sweet if there are. But that being said, this is me, Muta, and I am out.